How to become a high-value woman. Hello, my name is Carla, and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. First things first, let go of your past self. Let go of shame. Shame has a beautiful way of making us feel less than, unworthy, and unsatisfied with ourselves. Secondly, I need you to be committed, like your life depends on it, and put in the work. Give yourself 2 years and commit to reading, investing in knowledge, and investing in your character. Because here's the thing, a high-value woman doesn't just come out of the womb as a high-value woman. No. She faces trials, she makes mistakes, but this is the beautiful part. She comes back up, is accountable, and glows from within. And if you have this burning desire of being better, being the best version of yourself, you need to understand that it is going to be hard. It is going to take work and it is challenging, but not impossible. But in order to determine any of this, you need to have clarity. So sit with yourself for 30 minutes each morning. Don't have any stimulants. No phone, no TV, no watch, nothing. And listen to your body. Listen to your mind. What is it telling you? What does it need? Then go from there.
Have you wondered why some women walk into a room and immediately command or respect, admiration, and love without even trying too hard? That is the power of being a high-value woman. Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video, I'm going to share the exact traits, habits, and mindset shift you need to become the kind of woman who sets standards, attracts quality relationships, and build a fulfilling life on her own terms. Before we dive in, I've put together a powerful TikTok compilation of women sharing their own secrets to becoming high value. And once we've seen that, I'll be sharing my own personal tips to help you step into your own high value lifestyle. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, and like this video.
Ladies, if you really have high standards, you will never have to tell a man. He will already intuitively know. Men can pick up on the fact whether or not women are within their standards fairly quickly. Take it from me, there's zero reason for you to shout your boundaries to the world. A woman with high standards carries herself with such a poise, and she has this energy that just speaks for itself. It's why I said men will just know intuitively. The girl who's always shouting about how she has such high standards and will never let a man do this or never let a man do that or break this or whatever the heck it is usually the first to break her own boundaries. We all know that girl. A high-value woman and a woman with high standards will not have to tell a man what he did wrong. She will simply leave. The need to chase a man when he pulls away absolutely repulses her. It's not a green light for her to try and prove her self-worth. So if you ever feel like you have to ask a man for princess treatment, you're not acting like a princess. So, be about your business. If he doesn't approach you, it's because he knows that you aren't within his reach. And that's fine, because another man will step up to the plate. Just keep doing you.
If you're not already going to luxurious locations and you want to live a high value life, listen up. You need to put yourself in places where people with high value and high wealth and high mindsets go, so you can observe their behaviors and their mindsets and take that on for yourself. This does not have to be expensive. This can be you going to get a €5 coffee in the most expensive hotel, or it can be you going to a free museum to see beautiful artwork and appreciating that kind of culture. You need to be wealthy now. You need to put yourself in positions right now that show the life that you want to live in the future, because your life right now is a microcosm of what the rest of your life is going to look like.
As a high-value woman, you need to dress how you want to be addressed. You cannot be exposing your body on social media just for likes and then get mad at the men that you attract that just want to lay down with you. Honestly, you can't even blame them, because that's the image you're giving. Being exclusive equals value.
This is the mindset that made me into a high value woman. Being a high value woman is all about being in love with yourself and all about being detached. The thing that makes most women not high value and makes them want to wear skimpy clothing, makes them want to get validation from men, makes them do all of these things is simply their ego. Your ego is the thing that is so attached to everything. But when you gain humility, like in the Bible, basically talks about how everything you have is literally God-given. So you can't gain anything on your own. Everything is just given to you out of love from God. So you know that everything that you have will continue to stay. And if it doesn't stay, it wasn't for you. Also, when you stop thinking about yourself so much and you are more humane, you start thinking about how much you love the world. You start thinking about how much you love God. You start thinking about how much you just love yourself for just being alive. The fact that you are you, and you are also a child of God, and you start radiating. Literally, you start becoming magnetic because you are so filled with love. You are so filled with gratitude, and people just see that in you, and they start seeing the beauty. Also, when you are obviously practicing humility and you are not practicing lust, then you are not attracted to people who want to hurt you. You're not attracted to those douchebags. You're not attracted to going out, getting drunk, and being with guys who just treat you wrong. Like, you're attracted to true human connection, which literally, like, for these girls, if you didn't have problems with guys just treating you badly, like 99 of your problems would be gone. Okay? So what's the tea? Like, being a high value woman is also detaching from a lot of the worldly things that are causing you these pains. Like worldly things like always needing attention, worldly things like wanting people to lust over you, needing validation from other people, worldly things like you getting all of your, like just satisfaction from material things. Being truly just at peace with yourself and also at peace with the world, and just like not being so attached to all of those things will literally make your life so simple, so peaceful. You will completely radiate positive and peaceful energy. People will be so attracted to you because of that, because they see the goodness in you. And at the same time, like, you'll be so detached from everything else. Like, you'll be detached from guys, and that's when things actually start chasing you. They start chasing you when you are detached. These are the signs of a true high value woman. If you have all of these, chances are men are literally obsessed with you. They see you as the end all be all woman. First thing is that you are so focused on yourself. You are not focused on friendships. You're not focused on relationships. You are so about your goals and about your life that you don't really have time for drama. Number two, you are always thinking about how you can level up in your health and in your looks. You are obsessed with little holistic hacks. You're obsessed with going to Pilates. You're obsessed with just finding, just the most natural way to bring out your natural beauty. Number three, you have done the inner work. Not super anxious like you used to be. You are not jealous like you used to be. You're not angry. You believe in yourself. You have faith. Lastly, you know that you want to marry a man who's going to provide for you, but at the same time, you want to own a business. You just have joy in working and being creative, but you don't like to do it for a survival thing. You just really like to do it to keep yourself active, keep yourself at tip-top mental shape. So you're probably like a content creator, you're probably a coach, you're like maybe one of those corporate girlies who have a really nice job. And the last sign is that you always get men who want to worship you, who want to commit to you right away. You're always breaking up with them.
It's never too late to become the person that you desire to be. If you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you don't like the way your clothes fit, it's never too late to make a change. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, it's the summertime, my time has already passed, we're already in midsummer, you're making excuses. Who cares? It's midsummer. That just means by December, you'll be that girl. You want to know what happens when you stop accepting less? Your standards no longer feel like a burden. You stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You close the doors that God never told you to keep open. And you start becoming. You start to choose yourself. You start to replace confusion with clarity. And no, that's not cockiness. That is self-love. It's never too late to become the person you want to be. So stop waiting for someone to come save you, because it will never happen.
So you heard it all. Now let's take a look at some traits of a high value woman. Number one, self-worth comes first. A high-value woman knows her worth and never settles for less. This doesn't just mean in relationships, it's in every area of life. She sets boundaries, says no without guilt, and doesn't beg for validation. When you respect yourself, others are naturally taught how to treat you. Number two, feminine confidence and presence. Confidence is magnetic, but being high value doesn't mean being loud or aggressive. It's about carrying yourself with quiet assurance. Think posture, eye contact, how you speak, and even how you dress. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just are, and that presence makes people respect you instantly. Number three, financial and emotional independence. One of the biggest traits of a high value woman is independence. She doesn't rely on anyone to rescue her financially, emotionally, or mentally. She has her own goals, her own money, and her own sense of happiness. Remember, dependence can make you feel trapped, but independence makes you free. Number 4, continuous growth and education. A high value woman never stops evolving. She invests in herself, whether it's reading, learning new skills, nurturing her body, or developing her spiritual side. Growth is what makes you stand out because not everyone is committed to becoming better every day. Number 5, healthy relationship and standards. She doesn't chase love, she attracts it. A high value woman has standards, not desperation. She knows the difference between being needed and being valued. She chooses partners, friendships, and networks that align with her values and elevate her life, not drain her. Number 6, grace, kindness, and respect for others. Being high value isn't about arrogance. In fact, it's about balance. You can be confident and still be humble, kind and respectful. A woman who treats others with grace, no matter their status, always earns long term respect. Number 7, protecting your peace. She doesn't let everyone and everything have access to her energy. A high value woman knows when to step back, when to disconnect, and when to say no. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it's necessary for your mental health and emotional balance. Number 8, emotional intelligence and communication. High value women don't just react, they respond. They know how to communicate clearly, handle conflict with maturity, and express themselves without losing control. Emotional intelligence makes you unforgettable because not everyone has mastered it. Number 9, mastering feminine energy. Lastly, a high value woman embraces her feminine energy. She's nurturing, graceful, radiant, and yet powerful. She doesn't try to compete with men or lose herself in comparison. She shines by being authentic, soft, yet strong, and unapologetic herself. So, to sum it up, being a high value woman isn't about money, beauty, or social status. It's about self worth, independence, growth, and the way you carry yourself in every space you enter. Start showing up as the best version of yourself and watch how your life begins to change. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments which trait you want to start working on today. Remember, you are already valuable. It's just about stepping fully into that. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one.